Democrats in Chicago and in St. Louis say they're tired of seeing the senseless killings in their communities. Today, they introduced new gun control legislation that already some Republicans on today's committee are pushing back on.
We need to address this urban violence.
Congressman Lacy Clay says his city is reeling from gun violence and Congress needs to help stop the killing.
Since May, at least 22 children under 16 years of age have been killed by guns in the St. Louis region.
Gun violence is an epidemic.
Congresswoman Robin Kelly represents Chicago, another city where residents understand too well the pain of gun violence.
We need a national solution.
Kelly wants lawmakers to pass her bill that would make it a federal crime to help someone who shouldn't have a gun get one.
The epidemic of gun violence in places like St. Louis and Chicago is different.
Clay says his plan would empower local governments to pass their own gun laws without federal or state interference.
They are tired of the state of Missouri restricting them.
The two Democrats say their plans are just two important steps toward solving a much bigger problem. But some Republicans on the committee argue their plans don't solve anything. Texas Republican John Ratcliffe says in the end, gun control doesn't work.
Until we reckon with these basic truths and discuss solutions that will actually hold accountable the perpetrators of gun violence instead of restricting the rights of law-abiding gun owners, we will continue to be mired in gridlock.
Kelly and Clay say people are dying, and Congress needs to act now to stop the flow of guns into their cities. Local governments to pass their own gun control laws will have access to more federal grant money. He says right now him and Representative Kelly are working across the aisle to try to garner some support. For now, it's not live. 3, 2. Congressman Clay says under his bill, states that allow local governments to pass their own gun control laws will have access to more federal grant money. He says right now he's working across the aisle to try and garner some support. For now, in Washington, Raquel Martin, 8 on your side.